One of my favorite things to do is take questions from you, our YouTube channel viewers, and there's a number of ways you can get engaged. You can leave a comment below and we'll put that in the queue, or go to wealthradio.com, click on the microphone button, and we'll get to your questions in coming weeks. But this question came in. Chris, my wife and I have $1.5 million saved in our 401k. Can we retire? That's the question of the minute here. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Heerlein here, partner at REAP Financial, host of Retire Ready TV on KXAN, and host of Wealth Radio on News Radio KLBJ right here in Austin. Tune in with me every Saturday, 1 p.m. to stay on top of the latest. Now, a quick little snip here. If you like the channel, click the subscribe button below. This channel exists to discuss your life, your money, help you make smart decisions with your money, and optimize your financial world. Engage with us. Leave a comment below. Click the thumbs up button if you like our video today. Now let's dive in. Back to the question. Chris, we have $1.5 million saved in our 401k. Can we retire? The answer? Maybe. Just maybe. What I find interesting, my team and I consult with hundreds of families every year, just like you. And a lot of us save in a way to get to some arbitrary number, right? If once I get to $500,000, once I get to $5 million, whatever your number is, that's when I'll start winding back and maybe put the papers in and call it a day. And I'm here to tell you today that it doesn't matter how much you saved. What? What matters is how much it costs to maintain the lifestyle that you want in retirement. We have families that have $1.5 million that will never spend their money. We want them to. We want you to spend with confidence, but it's really based around your lifestyle. A lot of times you've scrimped and sacrificed and saved through the years so you can get to retirement. And so you get to retirement, the paycheck goes away and you get a little tight. You don't want to spend, right? You've been used to seeing the balances go up. There's other families though that will come in with 10 or 15, $17 million. One comes to mind. And the individual was ready to retire. He wanted $60,000 a month. That was his budget. It may seem excessive to a lot of you, but to each their own. And I looked at him and I said, you're probably gonna be out of money in 10 years. And he said, no, there's no way. Well, we ran the analysis for him like we do all of our families. And happened to be, I was wrong. He was out of money in 12 years, not 10, 12. It doesn't matter as much how much you save, but the lifestyle you want to maintain. Think about this. If you're retiring today or in 3 to 5, if you're like most of the successful families we consult with, you want to maintain your lifestyle. If you're like me, I plan on increasing my lifestyle in retirement. So, have you ever put any sort of budgeting around that? Budgeting, the B word. Nobody lives on a budget. Very, very few. You're not alone. You pay your credit card off every month, you're getting the points, you kind of got these parameters to live within. But what I'm talking about is one of the first steps to seeing if you've saved enough is to budget. Not only pre-retirement today, but also a post-retirement budget. Sometimes you'll be, man, I thought we spent more than that, but more than likely it's, wow, we spend that much on that. The objective in retirement is to maintain your standard of living or increase, but you need to identify the number that it's gonna take to maintain or increase. Don't just save for the arbitrary number, 1.5 million. You need to put purpose to all the pieces you have out here, whether it's 401ks, IRAs, Social Security, pension. You got to have purpose in your planning. Every single week here in the office, myself, my team of advisors, we run a 60-minute tax and income analysis, which will show you exactly what your tax liability is going to be in retirement and exactly how much you can spend with total confidence and have true success in retirement. Take advantage of that with me and my team, either virtually or one of our offices here in Austin. Email me now, retire@reapfinancial.com. That's retire@reapfinancial.com, and we look forward to visiting with you then.